Leading Ladies, a Zambian podcast on historical women leaders. The assumption in our past has been, women were not leaders in our freedom struggle. In reality, some women led and planned uprisings against the colonial government. Meet Namwezi Mwamba, the freedom fighter. Namwezi Mwamba was born in 1943. She was the daughter of Chief Mwamba of the Mambwe. She lived in the Mbala area of northern province of Zambia. The Republic of Zambia was the 9th African country to gain independence from Britain. Zambia's struggle for independence from the British Empire was less violent than some of its neighbors, but was by no means easy. After repeated resistance from the British government to grant independence to the majority African population, one of the major political parties of that time, the United National Independence Party, led by Kenneth Kaunda, came up with the Cha-Cha-Cha campaign of civil disobedience and political awareness. The campaign was named after a popular dance of the early 1960s, the Cha-Cha-Cha, and symbolized that it was time for Britain to dance to the music of the freedom struggle. Mr. Louis Changufu, then the National Trustee of the United National Independence Party, was tasked to establish and coordinate Cha-Cha-Cha uprising committees on the Copperbelt, Northern, Luapula, and Eastern provinces. Each region regularly was to give him briefings and report to him their planned acts of sabotage. In 1961, the Cha-Cha-Cha campaign of civil disobedience and political awareness was launched. Acts of sabotage entailed strikes, arson, blocking of roads, destroying government buildings, boycotts, and protests across the country. One of his trusted operatives in Northern Province was 18-year-old Namwezi Mwamba. Namwezi Mwamba became the mastermind behind the Cha-Cha-Cha movement in Bala and Pulungu, organizing civil disobedience in the area against the British government. Namwezi created a group of saboteurs that became known as the notorious Kasakalawe rioters of Mpulungu. Her sabotage attacks were so successful that the colonial police thought she was a man. Namwezi Mwamba was placed on the Northern Rhodesia Police Most Wanted list as a male saboteur. Taking advantage of this lapse in police intelligence, Namwezi easily escaped from police traps and ambushes. One day in 1961, Namwezi met with party members and organized the burning of a colonial government school in Pulungu. One of the party members in that meeting betrayed her and revealed to the police that she was female and informed them of the planned time and place of the arson. When Namwezi and the other operatives arrived at the school, the informer pointed her out to the police. As she was registered as dangerous and a wanted criminal, the police shot and killed her on sight. The Zambia Independence Act was passed by the British Parliament on October 24, 1964. Namwezi Mwamba did not live to see her country gain the independence she fought for. After independence, a road in Bala was named after her to honor her memory and her contribution to the struggle. Some of the people who worked with her during the Cha-Cha-Cha campaign and are still living always talk of her courageous and charismatic leadership. Women have been leaders in the liberation struggle in Zambia.